so why shouldn't Crimea? And Obama's reasoning was, well, you can't compare it because in Kosovo there was a referendum. You had a lot of international observers, and observing the referendum, making sure it's legitimate. It goes into details almost about how it was carried out. And at the end of it, there never was a referendum in Kosovo. But my point is, no journalist could point that out. Like, wait a second, that never happened, because then you're backing the narrative of Russia, and you can't do that. So it becomes like the moral obligation of every Western journalist to just pretend as if they didn't hear this, or pretend there was a referendum in Kosovo. And you see the same with the Ukraine war. Whenever something happens and what the Russians are saying is true, but it doesn't make Trump or, well, the US or NATO look good, it's just, well, just go with it. And after a while, it discredits oneself. But I was going to say with Mashhad, the idea that this city has fallen. This is the problem of think tanks and all. If you can control the information to the politicians, then you don't really need to control the politicians, just the people who whisper into their ears. But the question is always, though, is it Trump who's manipulating his base when he says the second largest city in Iran has fallen, or is Trump manipulated by his handlers, or it could just be stupidity? I mean, I've seen Trump on more than one occasion claim that Maduro has killed millions of people. That's quite an achievement for a country the size of Venezuela. But it is
Yeah, it sort of
perplexing.
offends me because we should be the ones who kill the most. I mean, we're the evil, and the Iranians are the most evil of them all. So it's offensive for us for Maduro to get to the highest number of murders in the U.S. ranking system. No, you're absolutely correct. It's in the case of Iran, it's worse than Russia or China and why? Because Iran supports Palestine. That's been the issue all along for almost 5 decades. And Iran sacrifices for the Palestinian people, and it's been doing it for decades. And despite all the like Qatar and others and all these oil and gas rich dictatorships promoting sectarianism and tried to create hatred for Iran over the decades, and while the West has been always demonizing Iran,